I gotta say that the title of this particular track is very intense. Vein Melter? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a lovely day out there. Thank you as always for being here. Today, Herbie Hancock, Headhunters. We're listening to this track here, Vein Melter, which like I said, it's just a very intense name. You gotta, in some ways, appreciate a title of a track that puts certain imagery into your mind, just like that. Like, I'm imagining that Vein Melter is going to be another Noonward Race situation, like from Mahavishnu Orchestra. Just an absolute melter of a piece. So, let's go ahead and listen to it. We'll talk a little bit about it after. Here we go. I'm imagining it's just going to go, like, fast. It's taking its time. Scared me. It's a march, but it's also very soft and moving. Good sax. Very playful kind of keys back there. I wasn't expecting strings. This has all come together really nice in this rich tapestry. And it's a striking rhythm. It's very stark. Sorry. How they play in this little bubble, this little microcosm of rhythm. just changing the coding. See the coding, that high note. He's walking that bass a little bit. Every second kick, there's like extra reverb. Listen. Herbie's just playing in this space. Love when that bass comes in, giving it some enrichment. It's very dramatic. Bass is bringing a lighter note there. See, like, even within all the same pattern, they're able to change their approach. The colors in here. Such a cool, snappy groove. That was the wake up. Right back to the beginning. It's like a heartbeat almost at the end. Not at all what I was expecting, because I really was expecting a fast-paced, tempestuous kind of track, but no, this was a very smooth, very evenly paced kind of march towards the end of this album, and it works really, really nicely. While it's definitely a different mood than I was expecting, it's a nice mood to have. So I like how the drummers set pace. I can't do like that, so it's just better I go. Like, I like how it's that kind of marching pattern, right? And it's not even like a usual or a typical kind of marching pattern. It's like one that's specifically made for this track. Obviously, it could have been inspired by something else that I just don't know. But it sounds kind of unique for what it is. And I like how that stays very steady, very calm, cool, and collected as this track moves on. Pretty much doing the same thing the whole time. This is a track for everyone else to kind of weave their particular tapestry on. And that's what I mentioned during this song or track. Like, the rhythm is I don't know how you even weave tapestries. Like, what do you use? Like, don't you have like a tapestry, like you have like a long rod at the top, and then whoever's weaving it comes down and, you know, does their thing and actually weaves in and out and builds the tapestry. That's what I'm kind of imagining. The rhythm, the drums, is that curtain. And this is a track for the rest of the musicians to build and play with those different colors, the different materials, the yarns, and weave in and out with different colors and different sounds from different instruments. So this is definitely more of a mood piece in which the layers and the melodies and the way they interact and dance with each other is kind of the star. So, like, for example, the first solo when Benny Maupin comes in, like, it's such a smooth sound the way that he comes in with the saxophone, and it just delivers this very lovely kind of blow. And then Herbie in the back, you hear him, he plays, like, at first a little bit more moderate and, you know, kind of, there's a word I'm thinking of, but more to himself. And then little by little, he kind of sprinkles in what I always say are these kind of spacey, cosmic, dancing sounds. It's like a shooting star, just... It sounds like I'm making fun of it, I'm not. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, he throws those little pieces and moments in to kind of begin and foreshadow a possible change that the band's going to work towards. And then, of course, they do work towards those changes. I was not expecting the symphonic elements to come in with the strings, because I'm looking at the personnel list and I don't see any strings listed, any sort of orchestra or anything, which leads me to believe that Herbie is actually the one, probably with some setting on one of his keyboards, that's playing like an orchestra and bringing those sounds in. I could be mistaken, but like I said, I don't see anyone credited with anything of that nature. So I don't think I'm wrong, but I definitely 100% could be. And I think that brings this really nice kind of epic sound to it. The last time that he does it, he kind of adds this more dramatic turn to it, which I thought was really cool. Because like I said, the song is kind of a moderate piece of music with a lot of layers to it, very soft layers. But that last time that he does it kind of changes that mood for just a moment, and then kind of brings us into the ending fold. The bass playing by Paul Jackson, he also kind of played very steadily along with the drums, but there were those moments that you heard him kind of spin off, and that's what most of the band were doing while the drummer was holding it down. They would spin off and kind of do their own thing, but then always kind of come back to that root, which I thought was really nice. As I'm talking, I'm just curious. Listen, I don't know about you. I like to do other things as well, or bring in other things that may or may not relate to what we're talking about. So, like, this is what I'm thinking of, like the tapestries, right? Like this. All right, actually, this is a better example. This, whatever this is called, is the drummer. This is all the musicians with different colors at different times and different points, bringing those in the space of the song or of the track and adding those different colors, those different layers. This is so cool. I would love to try weaving. Is this hard to do? I'm so sorry. But yeah, like, it's just really, really cool how they do that and how they interact with each other in this very well-defined and well-structured space. It's a great composition. And like I said, it's a nice march to the end of this album. Whereas I thought it was going to be more of a race just based off of the title of this. Which, by the way, I just want to give this a Control F if you don't mind. Why is this called Vein Melter? Like, is there a background? Closing track Vein Melter is a slow burner, predominantly featuring Hancock on Rhodes piano and Maupin on bass clarinet. Okay, not saxo. Okay, whoops. But no, nothing about that. I just wanted to know if there was a reason why this was called Vein Melter. I'm still trying to think of why. Like, do you think it's because the drummer had to keep that pattern the whole time? So like he has to keep loose, or else he'll, not literally, but melts his veins. I don't know. Cool track though, kind of literally. Like, it's cool. Okay, not literally, but you know, 2025 literally. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. I hope that you enjoyed this. Hope you had a good time. Hope you're having a lovely day out there. Thank you as always for being here, for watching. Have a lovely one. I'll see you later. Bye. I've heard of face melting, but not vein melting.